What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. And of course, it's Cinco de Mayo weekend. You know, the big fight everyone was looking for, Gennady Golovkin versus Canelo Alvarez, is not happening today. But we do have a substitute. How good of a substitute? Well, that remains to be seen because, the fight hasn't happened. Gennady Golovkin takes on Martirosyan tonight, for Cinco de Mayo weekend, for the spirit of Mexican boxing. Even though there isn't a Mexican fighting tonight, but Golovkin has adopted the style of the Mexican style, and he has a lot of Mexican fans. So, that's big, and that's very impressive on Golovkin's behalf, to be adopted, by his Mexican daddy, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., to put on a bout for the fans. It won't be on pay-per-view, but it is on HBO, and I will be watching. And I'm really curious. It's not really what Golovkin will do. Well, it is what Golovkin will do. What kind of fight he'll be in. But I know it's a totally different fight because, he was training for Canelo until the unfortunate events happened with that particular bout. But he is fighting Martirosyan. And one thing I know about Martirosyan, he's here to fight, and he does like to punch. If you ever seen this guy, and I've seen him on few occasions, I've seen the two Lara fights, I've seen him fight Charlo. He's a game opponent, and if he can take Golovkin's punch, he'll be there for the long haul, and if he can really, I'm not saying that he can win, but I do want to see what he's gonna do because he said his girlfriend said her favorite fighter was Golovkin. Now he has to kick his ass. So let's see if he can do that. Let's see if he can be a man of his word or try to back that up. He is a good 1-2, and he has a great counter off someone's jab, and Golovkin does a lot of jabbing. So let's see if he can utilize on that because those are some of the attributes that I've seen. However, he does have thin skin. Okay, so if he gets cut, which more than likely that's not out of the question because again he has some very thin skin. The first Lara fight he cut it really bad, and several other fights, he's cut it. And I believe it's the right eye that he cuts. So if a headbutt is there, a cut will or can or more than likely happen. So. Martirosyan, he's a tough, durable guy, and you got to give him credit because he picked the fight with no question. He didn't ask about the money. He didn't ask a lot of things. He took the fight in a heartbeat. So, you got to give him credit for taking on the ex-boogeyman in the division. So, you know what I mean? And, and his chance to be one of the, to be a middleweight champion. For one, then you could be the only one that beat Gennady Golovkin. You know what I'm saying? But let's see how he does that tonight. Of course, Golovkin has, a strong jab and he's a pressure fighter. So, really, I haven't seen Martirosyan fight a pressure fighter, because he's more like a boxer that likes to punch from time to time, and likes to mix it up. So it should be an exciting fight. And let's hope to see one, win, lose, or draw. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.